Hey guys, welcome back to the YKB, Why Keep the Box Collecting, where we immediately destroy the value of our figures by releasing them from their plastic and cardboard prisons. I got you here something nice today. I got you the Last Ronin Leonardo Night Watch Edition. I think this is going to be a pretty good turtle. I got this for Walmart for the standard NECA price. I think it's going to be a good figure. Let's take it to the table and see. Alright, let's look at this box here. It is Last Ronin Leonardo's Night Watch. It looks pretty good. There's the little things with a couple pictures, the standard Last Ronin with a number on the bottom, an amazing looking artwork, and the what do you call that? Like the bookend style. All in all, this box looks pretty good. It's the standard NECA Last Ronin box that we all grown to love, and I wouldn't be surprised if most people kept it. I'm not the biggest fan of keeping boxes, but I wouldn't complain if you kept it. So let's look at that picture. It looks like a good picture of Leonardo. And then that's him in the box. Looking pretty good. Let's open him up and see what we're working with. It just seems like mine just happens to come a little damaged, but that is what it is. I don't really care about the boxes because I don't keep them, so don't matter to me. All in all, this figure looks pretty good. It looks like it matches pretty much up with the previous version. I don't know if I have a damaged figure on the side or if that's purposeful, or maybe a little bit of both, but I'll bring that in a little bit closer for you to see. Let's start with the accessories. First off, we have his trusty katanas. Looks pretty simple, looks pretty basics, but the previous version had basically the same thing, just with a little bit of color. I think they're the exact same, which makes sense. It's a simple repaint. He has two karate hands, chopping hands, with a little bit of change here, because the previous version just had these flat, with like a knuckle dusters type of thing. But these have the weird barb stuff like Batman and the Shredder. So those look pretty good. Gripping hands, same as the other ones. Only change is the little barb things. Action pose hands, looking pretty good. And a stern head sculpt. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So I'm liking this gray look. Just makes it a little bit different. And he has these four katanas, kunais, five. Maybe one day I'll learn how to count. Five. Which I believe he had in the previous one too. So let's look at the figure. So it's looking pretty good. I'm not sure if that's just my figure. Let's see if I can't get it into focus. I'm not sure if that's my figure or just the regular figure as it is. How it looks like that. So we have here his thing. I think it's just all the same except for the barbs on the hands, which it seems like mine seem to be a little bit pushed in over here. The barbs on the feet, which these are completely, it looks like completely different feet. At least this part. But it seems like everything else is just the carbon copy from the original, which is completely fine. It was a good sculpt and it's a good reuse. So, all in all, it's good. Do some articulation, standard T, elbows, bicep swivel, wrist, twist. It's a little frozen up, but nothing that heat won't handle. Barely kick his butt, standard ankle rocker, as the NECA twist. Obviously, no whatchamacallit, abdomen. More and more, I really think this is just my figure's damaged, which kind of sucks. Head. It's a ball joint, I believe. If I can get it off. It's a standard ball joint. Ooh. It's a number 2 there. Let's see if you can see that. But this figure is looking good. Let's see if I can't put some of these accessories on. Like his previous version, or even the old Mikey. Once you probably get these on, you're probably not taking them off again. Ooh, almost broke that. These are a lot tighter than the previous ones. I got them in very easily previously. And these ones seem a little tight. I think I almost broke one. It really does seem like this is just an overlay over a kind of generic body. Just the feel of it because it's a little rubbery. Which is fine. And I just ripped that. So I just broke that. That's disappointing. And with a little bit of gray paint, that'll be fixed. Okay, let's do some size comparison and some height comparisons. Leo's about 6 inches tall. And from shoulder to shoulder, he's about maybe 2¼ 2½. I'll have the numbers up whenever I check. Now let's get into some heights. Let's start off with some McFarlane. And an SH Figure Arts. Looks like it scales pretty well. And that's a better height comparison of McFarlane Spawn, and SH Figure Arts Naruto. We'll do some classified Roadblock and a classified Stalker. We'll do a Black Series and a Loyal Subject. Do a couple Marvel Legends. Here on out, we're just gonna do some turtles. Don't y'all agree? All these turtles with bright colors in comparison to this gray Leo. Here's a Leo. Both of them the original and the repaint. Just look at them from side to side. You can see the differences in the hands. And the feet. But I think all in all, that's the only differences that they have. I can show off Leo's swords, but if you look, they're the exact same as those. So that we're done with Leo. Let's do Donnie. Both of them look great in these colors. Can't wait to get Michael, Angelo, and maybe Ralph. I don't know if he was in that. I think he is, but you never know. I didn't read all of it. I own all the Last Ronin, at least the initial run. I'm not sure about the years later or Lost Years. Lost Years. I'm not sure if I have that. I think I do. I got that for a birthday gift. But they look good together. It is a little bit hard and jarring to watch them against the colorful turtles, but with all the Last Ronin stuff, he looks good. All in all, I think this is a good pickup. Definitely feel like you need him with all the rest of the brothers. And keep your boxes because I think they make an entire design together instead of it being on the side. It's on the front. I normally throw these boxes away, but I just noticed that. Which obviously, that's probably a picture of Ralph in the front. Or Mikey. But these all connect somewhere. Somehow. So if you're into that, you can keep these boxes. But with all that said, thank you for watching. If you want to come back for more reviews, always come back to the YKB. Y'all have a nice day, and I'm out.